Hey, 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 everybody! It's time for Jonesy and Amanda's cutting room floor. Hey, 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 everybody! It's time for Jonesy and Amanda's cutting room floor. It's a cutting room floor.
Well, let's talk about what's going on at Mount Dandenong Primary School. I don't often start a sentence with that.
What's going on there?
The school crossing supervisor, his name is John Goulden, and he has won Supervisor of the Year, I think.
He must be good at supervising.
Yes, he's won School Crossing Supervisor of the Year for his region. Mm-hmm. Well,
I remember seeing a calendar and there was Miss Supervisor.
What about, Mr. Supervisor?
I don't think I'd be into Mr. Supervisor, but Miss Supervisor was very...
Okay. I don't think they have calendars for the supervisors because there may be just a bit of high vis going on and a pole with stop on it and go. Anyway, we're talking about children here.
Yeah, okay.
So what's happened is he has been asked to cease and desist because what he's been doing is high-fiving the kids, which is lovely. He's high-fiving the kids as they walk past him on the crossing. Kids love that stuff. But what's happened now?
Are the kids, I'll just say this, are the kids a willing participant in the high five?
Kids love to high five.
No, but sometimes I'm not into high fives, okay? I'm not a high five guy.
We'll get to that in a minute.
But I'm just saying sometimes you can be sitting there with a little kid. I've seen it happen. Kid walks past and says, what are you doing? I don't want to touch you.
Well, then he's not forcing them to. That's not what the issue is.
No, but if you hold your hand up, there's a presumption that you're going to meet the high five. Let me tell you what this issue is. Let's tell you what the story is, okay? Sure. The story is that he was then also high-fiving them in the cars as they were driving past. So there was some concern amongst parents that the kids would have their arms broken or that they might catch something from touching hands. So anyway, there's now... There's no blanket ban, but the council has said they're going to check whether he's meeting the code of conduct, and I think he's been asked to cease and desist. He's been banned from doing the high fives across the crossing, even though that had been all right, but also the ones in the car. But the one across, this is my rule. If a little kid comes towards me and holds his hand up for a high five, I go, yeah, righto, mate. Let's do that. But I'm not the instigator of the high five.
That's just though the nature of you, because you don't like high fives.
I'm not a high five guy. I'm not a fist bump guy. I've kind of embraced the man hug a bit, but then COVID came along, so that's gone. I like a good old-fashioned handshake.
I've seen you do a high five once.
When?
You're the guy who says, I never high five. I saw you do a high five when Lara Bingle was in the studio, and she said, oh, you're from the Shire. And you went, whoa, and you both high-fived. There's so much about that normally isn't you, and you couldn't help yourself because she's an attractive woman.
Can I just say?
There's nothing that you can say in your defense.
Lara Bingle is a little ray of sunshine, and she was smiling away at me, and she says, oh, you're from the Shire? High five.
And you went, Shire, and high five.
Yeah, but I couldn't, and I didn't shriek like a girl, but I couldn't refuse that high five.
Normally, I've seen you say to people, mate, I don't high five. You say, I don't high five. But this time you went, woo, and high five.
If a guy that works here comes up and goes, hey, high five, J-Dog, I go, no.
No one's calling you J-Dog.
I said, I'm not doing that. And he goes, fist bump? And I said, I'm not fisting you either, okay? Let's just...
Who's this imaginary person?
No, I'm just saying, it's young Zane out there. Go and talk to him. Go and ask him the question. Ask him the question and he'll tell you the answer.
But if he was a pretty Lara Bingle, whoa, high five,
well,
Shire.
As
I'm
I
from
said,
the Shire like you are. Whoa, things in common. Whoa.
I don't know why you're being so mean-spirited. If you offered your hand to high-five me, I would go, yeah, okay.
No, you wouldn't. You'd say, I don't high five. I've seen you say that. You've seen
if you offered anything to me, I wouldn't refuse it. Just saying.
Death cap mushrooms?
I would check a soup that you made for me, but outside of that, I'm with the council on this one. Because if a kid comes past, hangs his hand out the window, kids have little brittle bones these days as well. They don't eat enough calcium because all the milk, they've taken out all the good stuff.
Oh, listen to your old man rant. Why don't you whittle yourself a new pair of teeth and sit on the balcony out the front and whittle a gun?
High five? No way.
Woo!
Okay, kids, that's it for today. Come back tomorrow for more of Jonesy and Amanda's cutting room floor.